think bullying is when, someone is downgrading someone else, making them feel like less worthy, just basically putting them down.
Bullying is unfair harassment of other individuals against their will.
I feel like bullying is something that where someone makes someone feel bad about themselves or is mean to them or says unnecessarily rude things for an extended period of time.
Probably putting somebody down, like just to put them down, to be mean, or to raise yourself above them.
Intentionally hurting someone's feelings.
Bullying is being hurt emotionally or physically by somebody else.
Anything that somebody does to make somebody else feel bad about themselves, whether it's intentional or unintentional.
Yeah, just being mean-spirited about something that's unnecessary.
Bullying to me is just making other people feel bad about themselves.
I would say that bullying is anybody being mean to another person, even if it's not intentional.
Bullying is taking your own anger to make yourself feel better and putting it on other people.
I think it's more verbal than physical.
I guess exclusion sometimes with like different groups of people.
Just people like being rude in general, being really like racist. I've experienced that firsthand my sophomore year.
Teasing, where one student thinks it's funny to say something about maybe the way they're dressed or their hair or the way they just said something.
Cyberbullying and passive bullying.
Maybe not so much overt bullying, but covert, if someone's not dressed appropriately or isn't saying the right things, you can see kind of snickers and stuff. But I think the overt bullying has died out a lot since middle school.
Even just like on Twitter, for example, making someone feel like stupid or just uncomfortable.
In my time at Lincoln, I've seen pretty much all you could see over social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
But there's a lot of more subtle, like behind the scenes. Like I noticed a lot with like girls and like gossiping behind each other's backs and
Yeah, just being like petty and catty about stuff that's super irrelevant.
Since I've definitely been bullied before, I'm really against it, and everybody needs to be able to treat people with respect and be equal about it, and like be empathetic about what other people act like. It's putting somebody down for who they are, which isn't okay, because it's like you're not necessarily the norm.
if you see somebody being bullied, you shouldn't turn a blind eye to them. You should help.
I think the bully doesn't feel better about themselves afterwards, and it just overall it's kind of a negative action.
Bullying makes me sad and angry. I think high school is a very special time where you're able to explore anything that interests you. You're able to take academic risks. You're able to, as Ms. Chapman would say, find your passion. And those take bravery, and they take people taking chances. And bullies make it so that you're not comfortable enough to do that.
It's not good because some people they just don't want to come back. I've known people that didn't want to go to school because they were being bullied.
I feel like it's way too common. I mean, I don't see it that much in Lincoln, but the fact that it exists at all is pretty bad. And that it's something that we should definitely be working towards, taking serious steps to help prevent.
I think it has to be stopped.
It's very damaging. It can be very damaging. It makes the person that's being bullied feel really, really bad.
I feel like it's a really rough subject because I think everybody can say that they have been bullied at some point in their life, and it just really doesn't make you feel good, and it shouldn't be something that kids have to struggle with because we already have to deal with so much.
It was all yellow.
someone being bullied, you need to speak out. You need to come to 104, your counselor, Joanne, Mr. Capel, anybody, and just let them know what's happening, because there are ways to work through it. There is an end to it if we know about it.
There are people who can help them and that they shouldn't feel alone.
Seriously be like, oh, I don't like how you're doing this, or like get like a friend to like help you confront the person about it.
It does get better. I think that people mature and kind of grow out of bullying.
Stand up for yourself, and if that doesn't work, then contact somebody who can.
Yeah, and also if it's your friends who are making you feel bad, they're not really your friends. Like, there's a line between just messing around and actually making you feel bad about yourself. And if that's how you're feeling, then it's not worth being friends with someone.
We have resources at Lincoln, like the peer mediators and all of that, so they could go and help solve their problems with one of the peer mediators or anything like that, and I would just try and help them out.
9 times out of 10, it's the person that's bullying you is feeling bad about themselves and doing it as a coping mechanism.
You should get some help and stand up for yourself and try to let that other person know that it's not okay with you.
Yeah, because standing up for yourself is really hard. So if you can't do that, just stay away from them.
I'd like to tell somebody.
How they shine for you and all the things that you do.